Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into the AIDA Imaging CCS-USB. It's a VISCA camera control unit.
Right.
And our mission, really, is to figure out how this tiny little box can manage two completely different ways of controlling cameras.
And that's the fascinating part, isn't it?
Yes.
The whole design is built around a trade-off.
A trade-off.
It's not just speaking one camera language, it's bilingual. And, that's what makes it so versatile.
Okay, so tell us more about those languages, because that feels like the key here. How do you balance, super detailed control with just massive numbers of cameras?
Well, the genius is in how it handles two major protocols. First, you've got Sony VISCA.
Okay.
Think of that as the detailed, nuanced language. It lets you get in there and tweak the gamma, the saturation, all those really fine-grained settings.
So the stuff you absolutely need for your main broadcast quality shots.
Exactly. But because it's so rich, so much data, you're actually limited. You can only control 7 primary cameras with it.
Just 7. Okay, so VISCA is for your priority cameras where every pixel has to match. So what's the other side of that coin?
That's where Pelco comes in, the Pelco pan-tilt zoom focus protocol.
Oh, it's EZVF.
Right. And this one is the total opposite. It's simple. It's designed for high capacity. All it does is the basic movement and focus. But because it's so light on data, the system just scales. It scales dramatically.
Yeah.
This same little box can suddenly manage up to 255 additional cameras using Pelco.
Wow. Wait, so 255 more?
255.
Yeah.
And that's the aha moment for anyone designing a system.
Yeah.
You have one device for precision and for scale.
That is a huge split. And that's all handled with some pretty flexible connectivity, right? I'm saying RS-232, RS-485.
All the standard serial protocols. And the setup itself is, dead simple. It's just a USB interface that automatically sets up your COM ports. No messing around.
And you control it all from a GI.
Exactly, a graphic user interface. And importantly, it's compatible with both Windows and Mac, so you're not locked into one platform.
And that GUI is where you access all those deep VISCA settings you mentioned earlier. We're talking contrast, sharpness, gamma, even really specific exposure modes like shutter priority or flickerless.
Absolutely. You need that level of control for those main 7 cameras, and the interface gives it to you.
So you pack all that intelligence into a box that's, 50 grams? It's basically nothing.
It's 0.11 pounds, and it's completely USB powered. It's incredible, which, always makes you wonder about the logistics. Is there a catch with the price?
Well, the practical details are pretty interesting. The price listed is $195.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
But, and this is a crucial detail from the source material, that price already includes a 15% tariff that's not even supposed to take effect until October 9th, 2025.
Wait, really? They're pricing in a future tariff now?
Seems so.
That's a big deal. It tells you a lot about the manufacturer trying to protect themselves from, future supply chain costs. It makes that $195 price point even more specific.
It also comes with a pretty solid support package. You get free shipping in the USA, the latest firmware, a 2-year warranty, and 30-day returns.
Okay, so they're backing it up.
They are. So, stepping back, what's the big takeaway here for you, the listener, if you're thinking about building out a system?
This unit forces a choice on you. It presents a very clear design challenge right out of the box.
A challenge? How so?
They give you all these amazing tools. The ability to fine-tune your gamma, your white balance, your exposure modes, but only for those 7 precious VSK slots.
And for everything else?
For the other 255 cameras you might have on the Pelco system, you lose all of that. You get basic movement, and that's it. So the final provocative thought this little box leaves you with is this. How do you decide? How do you justify sacrificing that fine-tuned image control on the vast majority of your cameras just to gain that massive scale?